You step into the dazzling lights of a Las Vegas casino. The air thick with the sharp clink of coins and the murmur of the crowd. Screens flashing vibrant colors, luring every passerby. You settle into a spot, your phone casually placed beside the slot machine. Its black casing blending seamlessly with the machine's shell, sleek like a carefully crafted trap. Your eyes lock onto the screen. You place your bet, pull the lever, and wait for that heart-racing ding. Then your phone rings, you glance at it, step away to take the call, or maybe just hit the restroom. When you return, your phone's gone. You rummage through your pockets, check your bag, even swing by lost and found, but it's like the phone vanished into thin air. What you might not realize is that you've become prey to a crew in this city. This isn't a random slip-up. It's a meticulously planned scam targeting that phone you left on the machine. I heard from a reliable insider that this has been simmering in Las Vegas for months. There's a group prowling the casinos, not there to gamble or play tourist, but to run an organized phone-stealing operation. Their eyes don't linger on slot machine screens. They're fixed on the phone you set beside it. Some are addicts, fencing stolen phones for quick cash. $20 to $50 a pop, enough for their next fix. The mastermind behind it is slicker, spreading his number among these lackeys. Grab a phone, wrap it in tinfoil and hand it over. Why tinfoil? It blocks the signal, rendering your Find My iPhone useless. The phone, once wrapped, is swiftly shipped overseas to markets like Mexico or Europe, where second-hand iPhones are in high demand. This isn't petty theft. It's a full-blown underground industry raking in jaw-dropping profits. I've fallen into this trap myself. 3 times I left my phone by a slot machine. Once, I even forgot my iPad next to a video poker machine at South Point. Luckily, their lost and found was solid and I got my stuff back. But not everyone's that fortunate. Like me, plenty of people get so caught up in the game they leave their phone on the machine, especially those with built-in charging ports. Perfect bait. You plug in your phone, lose track of time, and in a moment of distraction, it's gone. These thieves move like phantoms. You don't even notice them near you. They don't snatch it in your face but wait for you to step away, slipping it out silently. What's worse, casino surveillance barely cares. Their cameras are glued to blackjack tables, watching for cheaters, not petty theft in the slot area. Security's attitude is even more maddening. They either brush you off or act like you're the hassle. A friend of mine, one of Vegas' biggest players, left $50,000 in chips, $5,000 chips, by a machine. The cameras clearly caught the guy who found them, but the casino did nothing, calling it a private dispute. If they won't help a high roller, what hope is there for the average Joe? Seasoned gamblers know you've got to stay sharp in a casino. Forget phones. Growing up in Washington State, I had to use a club to lock my car's steering wheel, or the radio would get jacked. When I moved to San Francisco, friends laughed at my old-school habit. But that vigilance means I never just leave my phone lying around. Most people don't have that instinct, especially in a casino with its flashing lights and free drinks. You let your guard down, and your phone's someone else's prize. I heard at Paris Hotel, these crews even hand out tinfoil to their runners to wrap phones on the spot, like a damn assembly line. Don't think this is just pickpocketing. Losing your phone could be the start. These guys know how to unlock devices, and your data, bank accounts, everything could get cleaned out. I've heard crazier stories. People leaving cash-out tickets, cash, even $10,000 chips by machines, all swiped. The win once helped a friend recover $10,000 in chips, catching the guy and banning him, but that's rare. Most times, casinos won't lift a finger. You're on your own. So, take my advice. Pocket your phone when you hit the casino, or keep it in your bag. Never on the machine. Don't fall for those fancy charging ports, and don't expect security or cameras to save your stuff. When you're gambling, keep your head clear. You're chasing the jackpot, but someone else might be eyeing your phone or your wallet. Las Vegas is a city that never sleeps, but don't forget, behind every light, there's a pair of eyes watching. This is just the tip of the casino scam iceberg. Las Vegas casinos aren't just a gambler's paradise. They're a breeding ground for elaborate traps. The phone scam is only one flavor. Plenty of darker schemes await the careless. Take slot machines themselves, a giant con. People think picking a hot machine with a jackpot boosts their odds, but the truth is those algorithms are rigged from the start. The jackpot is just a carrot to keep you feeding coins. I've seen folks sit at machines for hours, fingers mindlessly hitting buttons, eyes glued to the screen, oblivious to time and money. Casino designers are psychology masters. Lights, sounds, even the free drinks are engineered to keep you hooked. Logic be damned. A friend of mine, Old Zhang, a 20-year Vegas veteran, told me the real danger isn't losing money. It's the illusion you'll win it back. Back in his day, he blew a car's worth of cash at Caesar's Palace, fresh from out of state, thinking he'd make a quick buck gambling. One night, he dropped $5,000 on slots, then borrowed more the next day to chase it. He said it felt like a drug. The machine's every chime and flash pushed him to keep going. Zhang quit slots eventually, switching to blackjack, saying at least there you use your brain, not just feed a machine. The casino environment is a calculated trap. Ever notice there are no clocks or windows? You never know if it's day or night. Time feels frozen. That's deliberate. They want you glued to the floor until you're drained. I know a guy, Amin, who worked as a dealer in a mid-sized casino before switching to consulting. He told me the carpets, lighting, even chair angles are designed to keep you comfy but not too relaxed. The gaudy carpet patterns tire your eyes, making you lean into the machine's flashing lights. The chairs tilt you slightly forward, priming you to keep betting. It sounds like a conspiracy, but spend enough time in a casino, and you'll see these details everywhere. Then there's the staff part of the game. Don't get me wrong. Not every dealer or server is out to get you, but their presence is a cog in the casino's machine. Servers ply you with free drinks, not out of kindness, but to dull your judgment. I've seen guys down a few free cocktails and blow a week's pay on roulette, left with nothing for a plane ticket home. Dealers are trained to keep the game flowing, their smiles and pacing making you feel like you're on a roll, urging you to play more. Amin said dealers adjust their speed and manner based on your bets, slowing down for big bets to make them feel weighty, speeding up for small ones to keep you chasing the rhythm. Back to the phone scam, there's deeper layers to it. These thieves aren't random. They've got roles. Some scout, eyeing distracted gamblers with phones out. Others swoop in, quick as lightning. Then there's the transport crew, moving phones to safe spots or straight out of the country. Think it's just a few junkies? Nope, it's a network, likely tied to bigger players. I heard those phones end up in Southeast Asia or Eastern Europe, sold dirt cheap but still profitable. And the casinos? They often look the other way. Why? They don't want bad press scaring off customers. If word got out about rampant phone theft, who'd come play? So they shrug it off, blaming the victim. A friend who worked casino security said they only act on huge cases or staff-related crimes. Otherwise, they'd rather you think you were just careless. On security, those ceiling cameras are more sophisticated than you'd think, covering every inch. But they're not there for your phone or wallet. They're watching for cheating gamblers or rogue employees. At blackjack, they're on high alert for card counters or team scams. Slot areas? Unless you make a scene, they won't bother checking who took your phone. I heard of a guy at Caesar's losing a $2,000 bag with cash and cards inside. Cameras caught a server taking it, but the casino only comped part of the cash, claiming they couldn't verify the bag's contents. That's their logic. Dodge and delay. Not every casino's heartless, though. The wins pulled off some solid moves. A friend lost $10,000 in chips at their sportsbook, but the staff jumped on it, alerted the cage and cameras, and got the chips back in half an hour, banning the thief for life. That earned my respect. But that's the exception. Usually, you're on your own. My habit? I check my pockets and bag before and after hitting the casino. Phone, wallet, keys, everything. I double-check when I step away, even for a water run. It saved me multiple times, like when I nearly lost my iPad at South Point. The casino's psychological warfare runs deeper. They make you think you can win. Those slot machine near misses, one symbol shy of a jackpot, are no accident. They're designed to make you feel so close. So you drop another coin, pull again. It's called intermittent reinforcement in psychology. Like a rat hitting a lever for random treats. The uncertainty hooks you. A guy I know, Shaoli, spent a whole night at a small casino, losing $3,000, convinced he'd win it back next spin. Next day, he was charging rent to his credit card, barely eating. Then there's the Players Club scam. Every big casino pushes loyalty cards, points for gifts, free rooms, you name it. Sounds great, right? But it's a trap to make you gamble more. The point system tricks you into thinking a few more bets will score you something big, so you spend way past your budget. A friend blew $2,000 chasing enough points for a free suite. He got the room, his bank account hit zero. High rollers get it worse. Casinos shower them with private suites, free meals, even limo rides, making them feel like royalty. But it's just a ploy to milk their wallets. I know a guy, Old Wong, who was a VIP host at a casino. He said high rollers often end up broke, divorced, or selling homes to keep their status. The casino's not your friend. They're betting on your ego. Then there's social pressure. Ever notice chatty folks at the table, hyping your guts or luck? Some are plants hired to juice the vibe and make winning seem easy. I saw a guy at a roulette table dressed plain, egging everyone on to bet big. Thought he was just friendly, turns out he was a casino shill. That night, the table got wiped out. He walked away grinning. The scams go on. Take the hot machine myth. People think a slot that hasn't paid out is due. Wrong. Modern slots use random number generators. Every spin's independent. Casinos love you believing in hot machines. It keeps your money flowing. A friend blew $10,000 chasing due machines, swearing he was just unlucky. Then there's the smart gamblers who think they can beat the system, like card counting at blackjack. Decades ago, maybe it worked. Now, shufflers and multi-deck games kill that edge, and cameras spot any funny business. Get caught and you're out or blacklisted nationwide. A guy I know, cocky with online blackjack strategies, got schooled by a dealer and cameras, losing his stake and his pride. The casino's game is simple. Keep you spending. From phone theft to mind games, it's all about emptying your pockets. You think you're playing the game, but the game's playing you. So next time you hit a casino, grip your phone tight, stay sharp, and don't let the glitz or sweet talk fool you. Las Vegas is a dreamland, but wake up broke, and the dream's a nightmare. Casinos are more than a money pit. They're a gauntlet of human nature. Every detail shapes your choices. Those flashing lights, tuned to spike your dopamine, keeping you hyped and reckless. The chaotic carpet patterns tire your eyes, pushing you to fixate on the machine's glow. Even the background music, low rhythms with sudden peaks, keeps you wired, stretching your playtime. An old gambler I know, Old Chun, a math teacher turned betting junkie, said the scariest part isn't losing, it's going numb to it. Drop $500 and it feels fine because everyone's betting bigger, losing more. Casinos make losing feel normal, even fun. Chen's seen folks lose $10,000 and laugh it off as a good time, blind to their budget's death spiral. Ever hear about casino air systems? Sounds wild, but they tweak oxygen levels to keep the air crisp, mildly stimulating so you don't crash. Jokes about addictive air aren't far off. High oxygen keeps you alert, less likely to quit. I once spent 8 hours in a casino, legs wobbly when I left, no food, no fatigue inside. Free perks are another hook. Beyond drinks, casinos toss out buffet vouchers, show tickets, or hotel discounts. Seems generous, but it's bait to keep you spending. A friend, Xiaoyang, grabbed a free buffet coupon, then played 3 extra hours to earn it, losing $2,000. That meal cost more than a Michelin star. Social traps are real too. Newbies get swept up by the table's energy. A loud guy bragging about wins, a flirty server boosting your ego. They're not always in on it, but they make you want to prove yourself betting bolder. I saw a kid, first time in Vegas, goaded by a big brother type from $100 bets to $5,000. He left with no bus fare home. The gambling gear itself? Rigged in subtle ways. Roulette wheels, especially older ones, might have tiny flaws, a loose slot making certain numbers hit more. Pros might spot it, but you? No chance. Casinos know but won't fix it unless it hurts their bottom line. Poker rooms seem fairer, you're playing people, not the house. But the rake, their cut per hand, adds up fast. A poker pro I know, Old Lou, said even top players struggle long-term. The rake and stress eat your stack. The real killer? Your own emotions. Tilt or revenge bets wreck you faster than any opponent. Scams spill outside too. Parking lots, hotel halls, even your walk home, trouble follows. I heard of a guy winning big only to get tailed and robbed in the lot. Cameras don't always cover those spots, and crooks know the blind zones. Worse, some pose as helpful strangers, fishing for your hotel or plans, then striking later. A friend won $3,000, chatted with a lost guy, and woke up to a burgled room. Cash and valuables gone. Then there's data tracking. Every swipe of your player's card logs your bets, wins, losses. They analyze your habits, then dangle exclusive offers, free nights, bonus points to reel you back. A data analyst I know worked casino backends. Their algorithms predict when you'll return and how much you'll spend. It's not service, it's a leash. Don't get me started on online casinos. Their flashy interfaces and sign-up bonuses are brutal. A friend sank $100,000 into online slots in 6 months, later learning the random results were tweaked to bleed him dry based on his betting patterns. Even winners can be a sham. Those loud jackpot celebrations? Sometimes staged. I saw a guy parading a chip-filled box, hyping the crowd. Later learned he was a plant, half the box empty, all to spark betting fever. Newbies get special treatment too. Staff might steer you to easy machines or low-risk games. Those slots let you win early, hooking you, then gut you when you bet big. A friend hit a hot machine, won $200 in 10 minutes, then lost $1,500 in 2 hours. It was a rookie trap. The deepest scam? Making you justify your losses. People shrug off a bad night as fun or vow to win it back. Casinos breed this mindset with their vibe and rewards. A woman I know, Alice, drops hundreds weekly, calling it relaxation. Years later, she's blown her kids' college fund and racked up debt. Casinos want you addicted. The lights, drinks, dealer smiles all pull you back. Vegas earns its Sin City tag not from gambling, but from exploiting human flaws. Step in prepared. Set a budget, stick to it, guard your stuff, and ignore the hype. Vegas is intoxicating, but only the clear-headed walk out whole.